Lightning Component Framework is a UI framework for developing dynamic web applications. And then there is another term referred to as Salesforce Lightning, which is almost synonymous to Lightning Component Framework, but the only difference is that Salesforce Lightning is Lightning Component Framework plus some additional tools that Salesforce offers to make application development easier, like Lightning App Builder, Lightning Schema Builder, Lightning Process Builder, and so on. It is also worthwhile mentioning another entity called Aura Framework here. Aura Framework actually began as an internal initiative at Salesforce to build scalable component-based UIs, and I believe in 2014, Salesforce open sourced the entire Aura framework, and Lightning Component Framework is primarily a rebranded subset of the Aura framework, meaning that not everything that is available in Aura framework is available in Lightning Component Framework just yet. Okay, but do not get caught up in the subtle differences. So for simplicity's sakes and for the purpose of this beginner's tutorial, it is safe to assume that Lightning Component Framework, Salesforce Lightning, and Aura Framework are all synonymous, and I'm going to refer to them as simply Lightning going forward. Okay, what are the benefits of Lightning? Why should one use it over Visualforce? Lightning already has a very rich ecosystem comprising of standard out-of-the-box components to get you kickstarted with application development. And then you can also build custom components that meet your exact business requirements. And there are also tools in place to bring it all together into responsive modern UIs. Okay. And from a performance standpoint, Lightning uses a client-server architecture, a stateful client, and a stateless server that uses JavaScript to manage the UI. Stateful means that the system has a memory of the past, and stateless doesn't. Meaning that if you make a call to the server to get a list of records but end up not doing anything with it, 10 seconds later, if you want those records again, you have to query the server again. That is stateless. It is on demand basis. But if you store that value somewhere, say on the client side, the value is available to you as long as the client side is active and alive, which is stateful. So again, Lightning is stateful on the client side and stateless on the server side. And note that in Lightning, the client calls the server only when necessary, and the server responds only with what is necessary. Pretty efficient, right? Um, okay, and then Lightning is component based. Components are self-contained reusable pieces that make up an application. They could be as simple as one line of text or as complex as a fully functional application in itself. Well, one could argue that Visualforce also has components, right? Visualforce components. But the key difference is that they are server based. And also, a Visualforce page does not force the use of components. It is just a nice to have, so Visualforce pages tend to be less modular. They have style tags, script tags, action function, form, page block, what have you, all within its markup Apex page. And I am sure you can relate to the fact that complex Visualforce pages could very quickly get clunky. In Lightning, although there are Lightning pages, you cannot directly code within them. All coding happens in components, and a Lightning page is just a mere collection of one or more components, making it very modular. Lightning also supports events. Events are actions or occurrences that happen within an app or a component, which the app or component tells you about, so you can respond to them in some way if desired. In other words, a notifier app or component registers that it may fire an event, and then there is one or more handler components that listen to that notifier and do something when notified. Okay, well, if that did not make a whole lot of sense at this point, that's fine, because we will be learning about components and events in depth in the upcoming videos. Um, and moving on, Lightning apps are device aware as well. That is, you could easily build classy, responsive, and modern apps that suit large desktops, medium tablets, and small mobile screens with full HTML5 and CSS3 support, and even touch events for mobile applications, which is referred to as Salesforce One.